This is much better. Yep. Huh. What the heck happened there? Oh man, at least I got a turn 2 smiter, but let's play the Ghost Quarter. It'll allow me to work in a Mind Sensor and activate it next turn. And I'm hoping to get a 2-for-1 out of this, but he might have the other guy. Yep. Not really having great stuff going on here, but I'll Ghost Quarter this. If it was a final land, I think they only have 3 basics in that deck, so chances are pretty slim. So next turn I can drop another Hierarch, start swinging in the air for 4. And then I can start using Stirring Wildwood to block their guys if I need to. Seems decent. I've got mana open. I don't think he's going to get to 4 mana this turn, but I could still Tectonic Edge if he does. Three damage a turn isn't that bad. I'm actually winning that race. The Goyf is a little different story, though. At least he's only got a green mana available. He's probably restricted quite a bit by what he can cast. I don't really need to worry about sweepers, so I think I'll just sit back on Stirring Wildwood and kill off his guys. if he does have a way to deal with that, then I can still drop a smiter, which will probably be bigger than most of his guys, and Scavenging Ooze can start eating stuff out of graveyards too. I only need to tap 3 for this. Let's block this guy. That'll take me down to 9. That's not bad either, but I'm still, oh man. Yeah, let's keep going with this plan. Seems pretty good. And let's go for the experiment one before it gets bigger. I mean, I'll be taking the same amount of damage anyway. Alright. I think I should drop the Scavenging Ooze now and gain a little bit of life. He's got 3 guys in his graveyard that I can eat up. And I got a guy as well. So, let's first swing with the Mind Sensor. Alright. So use the Lightning Bolt. Now I can drop Scavenging Ooze with no fear. And let's just eat. So this will make him a 5/5, and I will gain some life. And then I'll sit back in the Temple Garden. He might think I've got Path to Exile, which I don't. But if nothing happens, I can exile a card from his graveyard, which would be Lightning Bolt. And then I want to keep his stuff slim so that... Ooh. I can look for a land. Let's get a forest out there. Oh, well, interesting. And now this turn, got 7 mana available. I can drop a Pride Mage and a Voice and a Smiter. I can drop 2 Smiters. I could drop a Pride Mage. Let's see here. I think I want to blow up that Sacred Foundry also. So let's see. I can blow up the Sacred Foundry, play a Smiter and a Voice. I think that's the best bet. Keep him off white. That way he can't play Boros Charm, he can't play Lightning Helix. That was solid. And then next turn I can still play Pride Mage. Alright, so Finks, Finks, and Finks. And Engineer Explosives, and Warship. And then we're taking out Pride Mage. We're taking out Spellskite. And we're taking out not Linbella, Thalia. We're going to take out Thalia. The taxing effects don't matter too much against them. All their stuff's really cheap anyway. And then the 2/1 first strike isn't too relevant because a lot of their guys are bigger too. And this is good. I've got a Voice, I've got a Loxodon Smiter, I've got 3 land, Warship, and Engineer Explosives. So I'm not going to run out the Engineer Explosives right away. I'm going to wait a couple turns. I'll put a Temple Garden and play tapped initially, unless I draw the Stirring Wildwood, which I do not. So let's play Temple Garden tapped. Say go. Next turn I'll play Voice. I can block his Nacatl a couple times. I can play a Smiter, which will definitely block his Nacatl. Oh man. That's going to be rough. I think I can get there though. I just need to buy enough time to get out the Warship. So 2 more turns. We're going to block one of these guys. And I'm going to take 6. Oh man, I don't know if I can stop that though. That's wicked. Oh man, he's gonna be big too. I do have the Engineer Explosives though. I totally forgot about that. Okay, so that is that's my option here. I'll Engineer Explosives for 1. I can activate it. I can chump block the Knight. And I've got Warship and Thrun in hand. Ouch. So I'm still going to take 7. That's going to put me at 4. Oh, man. He's got 1 card in hand. So if he's got a Lightning Bolt or anything like that, I'm pretty much dead. I can drop a Smiter and try and trade with Knight, and then take 1 from Experiment. Yeah, that's the only line of play I have. I gotta play the I gotta play a Noble Hierarch, and I gotta play the Smiter, and hope that I live to next turn, so I can drop Warship. And then I can drop Thrun. You know, he might have removal though, so it might not matter. So I only got one card in hand. He's fetching, so he's probably going to play it, whatever it is. I will make his knight bigger. So we're going to do it like this. All right, well. Oh, man. Alright. Let's hope this is better. Well, the last one is decent. This one I think is doable too. I'm going to start with Temple Garden tapped. Next turn I'll go for an Arbiter, and maybe then put a Rancor on him if I don't get anything else in Ghost Quarter. Kitchen Finks isn't bad. I mean, it's not a great hand for this matchup, but with the way I've been drawing, like, mulligans seem like a bad idea. Herd Ape. Alright, well that's better. That means I can definitely play my Finks. Finks can trade with Herd Ape. I'm alright with 2 damage right now. Combust. Taking out my Arbiter. And then this turn I'll pay a life to gain 2 with the Finks. So net gain of 1. I'm hoping for some 1-drop action going on this time. He did Combust on his turn 2, so he could play a couple 1-drops. He's got an Experiment 1, it'll probably come down first. He paid 2 life for that Secret Foundry. Two for a Goyf, 1 for a Lone Lion. And then he passed the turn. And that's an interesting draw. Something I definitely wanted. Part of me wants to put a Rancor on this Kitchen Finks and use it to block his Goyf. And then I can use Engineer Explosives to take out the other 2. Engineer explosives for 1. That'll be the end of that turn. Hopefully I can trade the Finks for the Goyf. Blow up his other guys. I'll gain 2 more life from the Finks persisting. I can play the Rancor on him again next turn. And path whatever else he drops. Otherwise I can drop Linvala. Doesn't seem too bad. I've got some options here. And I didn't think about the fact that Engineering Explosives would also kill my Rancor. So it goes that guy. And we'll go get myself a planes, I guess. That's kind of a mistake with the Rancor, but it ended up working out. He still pathed his guy. Still got a Linvala to play. So play Linvala, put a Rancor on. I can still path a guy. I can chump block this other guy. I don't think he's got another way to put land into his graveyard, so his Knight of the Reliquary is still going to be 5/5. So I could trade her with either one of these guys. Let's go for the Knight before he gets bigger. Yeah. I think that's right. Instants, lands, creature artifact. Alright. Well, think that's all I'm really going to do right now. I really want to draw some more stuff, so these Rising Canopies are probably going to get popped off this turn. I'm also going to try and fake the Path to Exile by holding this Temple Garden back in my hand. It's not really doing anything for me right now. I might need double green next turn if I draw into like Thrun or something. Right now Linvala is just here to kill some guys, which is exactly what's going to happen. Well, can't complain about not drawing enough lands, that's for sure. At least I drew through a bunch of lands. Well, that's not fun either. All he's got is a Kurt Ape, but he could top deck any number of things. Let's use a Ghost Quarter to sacrifice this. Man, it's just frustrating. He's got to be running low on basics, though. If he is running low on basics, then Ghost Quarters are going to become a lot better. At least I've got tons of them to play. I drew through all three of my Horizon Canopies, so there's that. Yay, something I can play. Yeah, we're both in a top deck war, that's for sure. I think trading with the Rampager is the best option right now. Taking 2 damage from the Kurt Ape's not going to be a huge thing. Going to 4 just seems really bad also. I mean, I could stabilize at 4. It'd be out of bolt range, but Boros Charm would still kill me. And I could draw other stuff too. Let's go for it. Yeah, that guy's gonna be big. I think it's 5/6. Wait, do we have any sorceries? Maybe he is only a 4/5. No sorcery here. No sorcery there. So yeah, alright. Um, let's see. I mean, I need to block both of his guys. At least Smiter can trade with the Rampager. Ooze will not, though. He will not trade with Goyf. But a Rancor on there will. I still have to pay 2 life to get there, though. I could blow up both of his stomping grounds, too. So blow up both stomping grounds, trade the Smiter for the Rampager, block the Goyf, hope to draw a path or something else. Actually, I don't think using my Ghost Quarters on his land is the best choice here. I think playing this Razorford Thicket is probably better. And then I can still do this. And then I can end my turn. Hopefully next turn I draw something that I can put a Rancor on and trade with that other guy. Trade with the Goyf. Yep, that'll do it. Oh, man.